Welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. After a very plot-heavy episode, we are now here 5 years later. We have the power of thunder on our side now. Firestorm, Diamond Dust, Hellfire. I guess they're always the names of the summons attacks. I'm most familiar with them from being in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, because that game has something called form changes, and you can change into a fire form called Hellfire, blizzard form called Diamond Dust, and a thunder form called Thunderstorm. That just looks straight. That just looks straight up like a shot lock. I think it is a shot lock from Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, but also Kingdom Hearts 3.
Sid dies here!
Dude, I'm gonna be unstoppable with all these moves. Like, I can just do moves non-stop now at this point.
Outlaws in here! Bring me his head!
How many are there? Titan sends its regards.
Overkill.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
They brought a pet.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
is gonna, this game is gonna feel very Birth by Sleepy. Now that I have all these different moves I can do. It's like using all the different commands you can have in Birth by Sleep. And I love Birth by Sleep. Yeah, I might be overpowered now.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
The hideaway. I guess, what's left of it anyway. I should have read the description for it. Oh well.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Right over, lovebirds. Home sweet home.
The new hideaway. What is that, the remains of an airship?
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always. Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
Welcome back, Sid.
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Almost done.
Otto will want to know what happened in Costness. I expect he'll be in the mess. Otto will want to know what happened in Costness. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying home this time.
Clive. Is everything all right? Clive. Is everything all right?
Hither yon dance autumn winds atop the rotten pier. Of Sid's return the faithful sing across the blighted mere. As hither yon dance autumn winds.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Oh, sadly not. Molly used the last of the chocobo in the stew.
Damn. Eating chocobos. What have we come to? To marinate yard chocobo. Prepare hen by draining blood and removing both head and feet. Offal, particularly the heart and liver, should be set aside for later use. Stir into a deep bowl watered wine, preferably on the red variety, honey, salt, pepper, nutmeg, and any other seasonal savory herbs if you so desire. Add to the bowl the dressed bird and lay in a dark room for a single turn of the sun. Break the breastbone and ready your force meat thusly. Chop together the heart and liver of the chocobo and mix it with the crumb of a stale barm and pepio or cupo nuts soaked in boiled cream, beaten mace, and as much thyme as will lie on a gill penny, and fill the bird, but not overly so. Lard the breast with boar bacon and spit the bird, tying it at both ends that the force meat not spill into the coals. Roast until skin is golden brown, taking care to baste regularly with drippings.
Well, I should be getting back to it. Unless you'd rather...
Shelves are closed. The sign outside should have told you. Yeah, the sign outside should have told you.
There's no sign.
I am a tinker by trade, but I've always been fascinated with the art of healing. If only there were a salve to mend a broken engine.
Her name is no name.
I am a tinker by trade.
Did they just forget to put a name
Fascinated with the art of
for her?
If only there were a salve to mend a broken engine.
Yeah, I'm tempted to try out these new clothes for a bit.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have black.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Well, you won't hear me complaining.
It's even roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little counter, and thanks to you lot fighting the good fight, plenty of demand for me wares.
The only drawback.
The constant bloody racket. If it's not doors and Otto barking with others, barking their orders, it's Blackthorn and Bordolph banging away day and night. What do you mean by banging away?
Still,
If a pain in the ear hole's the price I have to pay to be a Sid the Outlaw's partner in crime, I'd say I've got myself a bargain. Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time
I
flies.
remember it like it was yesterday.
We were all waiting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome when Kupka's lot turned up. Now that we knew it was them, not that we knew it was them, they just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere there was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries, try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
You're our leader now, Clive. Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that, come what may, Sid will save us. Damn, seemed like there was a lot of survivors from the old place. I'm surprised so many got away.
Coin purse weighing you down?
Granted, not everybody here might have been with us 5 years ago. Automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Accessory effect will not trigger unless the ability charge magic is learned. I'm not sure what this means. It sounds like it's saying basically there's no low times to use my special attacks, which is just too good to be true.
Does that one have three?
Alright, I feel like 2 more circles can be fit down here, then 2 more around here. So that would give us 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fire is counted as... These are both fire, so that's really 6 elements we can have. So the way it's looking is that we're not going to have every... We're not going to have every Akon absorbed. Because there's still... Jill still has Shiva. I'm thinking at some point we'll end up with Shiva. Hopefully she won't have to die for that to happen. Like what happened to Sid. But then maybe not. Maybe we don't ever get Shiva. I don't know. But there's still Shiva. There's still Titan. There's still Bahamut and Odin. And then I gotta think Leviathan is gonna be one for water. We still have not seen the water dominant. It just looks to me that there's only room for 4 more around here. So I don't know, we'll just have to see how it plays out. But my guess, if I'm gonna bet on anything, I would say I'm thinking about this hard. I'm gonna bet we don't get Shiva. We'll get Titan. We'll get Leviathan. We'll get Odin and Bahamut. We won't get Shiva because Jill will stay having Shiva. Could be wrong. Could be easily wrong. Obviously.
Is it business or pleasure? Go on then.
I really like these two. I think these two are pretty powerful. I don't know if this one's going to be better than these two. We'll test them all out.
Clive! You're back! You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Oh, perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear. Clive, you're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions at all, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures.
I still owe her for the hairpin I bought my wife.
Wall of Memories. I guess I don't have any memories yet, besides the oath. Created the day. Clive pledges allegiance to Sid. This crystal shard, transfixed with twin daggers, is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. I guess that's all I have right now.
What do you need? Things here ain't too bad.
I suppose. I've got a decent hammer, a decent anvil, and an apprentice. Apprentice is supposed to be one word, right? Pretty sure. And a apprentice that knows his hammer from his cock. Oh, and the furnace is alright and all, thanks to old Sid's bellows. The gods only know how I'd keep the coals hot enough out here on the mere without 'em. Now with bloody crystals, that's for sure.
Nah.
Now I reckon you won't find a forge like this one anywhere else in the Twins, and I count myself lucky to work it. Thanks for keeping me on. You need anything, you give us a shout.
You've forgotten already? Because I haven't.
It was a right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Now, not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together. Still, that don't mean I intend on doing it again.
So, what'll it be? Not bad. if I do say so myself. Anything else?
If you told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd have taken you for a madman. But no, here it is. The secret's in the bellows, you know. They're Master Sid's own design. The other Master Sid. If you told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd have taken you for a madman. But no, here it is. The secret's in the bellows, you know. They're Master Sid's own design. The other Master Sid.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have black.
And what can I do for you?
These are here now. I should have used some of them earlier. I'll hold off on those for now.
Come again. Oh, don't.
Don't really think they're needed.
Either way.
You look like you could do with a drink. How am I getting on? About as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless outlaws in the middle of the Deadlands. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stonehere, even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though.
I'll order one drink right now.
Coming right up.
See what happens here.
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
Okay, don't know what the point of that was.
I can't eat another bite. Welcome back, Sid. How am I getting on? About as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless outlaws in the middle of the Deadlands. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stonehere, even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though. Oh, keep your mug handy.
Look, Sid. Squeaks wants to meet you. I can keep him, can't I? Can't I? Look, Sid. Squeaks wants to meet you. I can keep him, can't I? Can't I?
This plank will have to be replaced.
Nearly half the crates were lost to bandits.
But half weren't, and their contents will see us through the season.
Where did I put that sack of lime? Sack of...
That they bloomed at all is a blessing in itself.
Much was lost when the first hideaway fell. Colleagues and friends. Years of hard work. But we did not let that loss defeat us. And our work will not be in vain. No. The spirits of our fallen comrades live on in every leaf and limb you see here. Much was lost when the first hideaway fell. Colleagues and friends. Years of hard. Work. But we did not let that loss defeat us. And our work will not be in vain. No.
This tongue here pulls the black from the lake water and renders it clear. You'll have to ask Mid if you want to know how it works, though. This tongue here pulls the black from the lake water and renders it clear. You'll have to ask Mid if you want to know how it works, though.
Charlie says I can't go and play until I finish my sums.
Well then hurry up and finish them! We need 3 for curling geese.
Ah, Sid. We were just about to start our next lesson. You're welcome to join us. But be warned, I tolerate absolutely no tomfoolery. Ah, Sid. We were just about to start our next lesson. You're welcome to join us.
Can't catch a wink with all the clamour in the hall. The atrium's quiet this time of day.
What's the special occasion?
You're welcome to join us for a spell, if you think Jill won't mind.
The lawsman says I can borrow as many books as I can carry. This was all I could carry. The lawsman says I can borrow as many books as I can carry. This was all I could carry.
Go on, eat up.
What's the matter, Sid? You look as pale as the day your predecessor slung you in the cell next to mine. Not about to have another fit, are you? Of course you aren't. You're a changed man now. We both are. What's the matter, Sid? You look as pale as the day your predecessor slung you in the cell next to mine.
Can't catch a wink with all the clamour in the hall. Atrium's quiet this time of day.
No one works longer or harder than our Otto. You can scour the whole of Storm and Ash, and you won't find a better man.
Escape from the slave markets. How'd you manage that?
I had some help, but it was mostly luck. The others weren't so lucky.
Have you finished sorting those reports yet?
Finished? I ain't started. Been busy enough with my own work.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Otto's gonna skin me alive.
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Yes, Captain. I'll let the others know.
War is brewing. I can feel it.
The signing of the Continental Accord marks the beginning of the modern era of Valisthea. Where the realm had once been riven by hatred and mistrust, the Accord built bridges, affecting many of the area of realm-wide cooperation that persists to this day. The shared currency, shared calendar, and common system of bearer ownership chief among its epoch-making achievements. Alas, in the years since the Accord's signing, many of these old rifts have reopened. It is for us to follow in the steps of our forebears and wholeheartedly endeavor to usher in a new age of peace and unity.
Clive, is everything all right? Is everything all right?
Moogle, you survived. Thank goodness. You're wondering what this new board is behind me, aren't you? All in good time, my furless friend. All in good time. Oh, is this gonna be the new fucking way to get side quests? The game is slowly giving me more and more side quests each time.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation and must not be disturbed. I'll let her know you called. Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation and must not be disturbed. I'll let her know you called.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah, but you see what I mean? Like, it seems like a lot of people have survived.
This morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
You did that on purpose. Keep an eye on the Republican army.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
I learned something new. You'll be the first to know. Now off you go.
Basically, every character that we knew of from the old hideout has survived and is in this hideout. Like, every character that had like a name and had some sort of plot significance has survived and made it here. Although I haven't seen
Have you finished sorting?
I haven't seen the guy that likes to tell stories, who basically worked as a data log.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then.
Oh, I just noticed.
Shall we start with the state of the realm?
I
To
just
absolutely
noticed.
no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive?
I just noticed
But the real
Clive's slave
question
mark is gone.
How did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago. While you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Here for another of my lectures? One would think.
My role abundantly clear by now, I offer you and yours the guiding light of knowledge that are matters military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your way ahead. Yeah, she speaks very medieval, by the way. For it is only by understanding what has come before that one might steer one's way toward a brighter future. Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as your people can muster, in order that I might continue to appraise the dispositions of the great nations and those who rule them. And of course, to pay attention during my lectures. It would not do to appoint the story Ninetales as your tutor, only to discard her expert advice.
I admit.
When I took up my professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Canver, I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Sid the Outlaw among my pupils. But nor did I imagine that my fellow educators would have designs on my life. And we both know how that ended. Has it been a year already? Such is the peril of an overly inquisitive mind. I suppose one is wont to uncover that which others won't go to great lengths to ensure remain hidden. Were it not for you two and our mutual friend having come to my rescue, my curiosity would likely have proved fatal. But instead, I was not only saved, but granted a new lease of life, as personal tutor to a band of outlaws, no less.
A far more reputable fellowship
than anything in the academic world, I assure you.
My beloved homeland.
The crossroads of Valisthea, where one only has to stroll the streets to hear news from every far-flung corner of the realm. Its mother crystal yields more shards than any other, and its lands even now remain untouched by the blight. It is a blessed country indeed.
Or at least, it was.
Until the Sandbreak elected to invade and establish a new holy capital among Twinside's heretofore neutral shores. It pains me to see the land I love so change, and even more to know that I did not protect it. I knew the Emperor Silvestre had designs on the Dominion, but to abandon Oriflamme, the seat of the Holy Empire, since its inception, seemed too audacious a move even for him.
Allow me to educate you.
By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current goings-on in Valisthea, revisit any of the Ninetales' past lessons to take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit.
Here's the latest information I have.
Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates you as you progress through the main scenario. Use L1 R1 to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. An all-new feature is now accessible by pressing the touchpad while viewing the Grand Cast in Vivian's map room. And her voice affords you a window into both Clive's heart and the hearts of those he has encountered on his journey. After opening the feature, select a character with the touchpad to hear their innermost thoughts on other members of the cast.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Here you can view a detailed overview of current and past events relevant to Clive's story that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use L1 and R1 to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. I'll try and fuck with this more next time.
The realm is ever changing, Clive.
Because I will end this one here. Until next time.